Hey everybody, welcome to BODS Mayhem Hour. I am your host, John the Bod, aka the Bod Father, and as always, I bring you guys awesome interviews, and today it is an honor and privilege to have Buggy on the phone. He's the vocalist of Alarm for War. They have a debut album that's already out called Enemies of the State. And folks, he's 13 now, so this is pretty cool. I like to see the young ones do their thing, and this is pretty damn cool, man. So, Buggy, how's it going?
Oh, it's going good. How are you, John?
Doing awesome. Thanks for being on the show, and let's dive right into this, as I should say. What's impressed you the most about making Enemies of the State? What's caught your eye or impressed you the most about it, Buggy?
Well, the responses have been great. I just think it was just really fun, the recording process, and everything like that. So yeah, it's been hard working up to this point, but it's starting to get exciting here.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but how was working with Brian Bart? He was with Logic Recordings and engineering the album, and plus Junior McNeely, he's a Grammy Award winner, and he edited and did the mixing on this. How was working with those guys?
Well, it was really good. Brian Bart, he's a funny guy, great to work with. I had some help there in the studio. Like I said, although it was, it's been a hard process, it was really a blast in the studio. Of course, right before we got in the studio, I was a little nervous, and then once I was 10 minutes into it, I'm like, hey, Brian, we're going to do this again, right? Oh, I think we got it. No, I want to do it again. So it was a really fun process.
How hard did Brian push you on this, man? Or did he let you go on your way, then step in and being so young on this? Let's talk about that a little bit.
Well, yeah, we always do it until it's perfect. So we sometimes we get stuck on something, get stuck on something for a minute, but then we just keep going past it. But we wanted to make sure that it was perfect. So, we just kept doing it until everybody's like, okay, I think that's a wrap.
Any songs off Enemies of the State album that stand out more to you than any on it right now, man, if possible?
I think Should Have Known Better, just because it has. I love the the singing in the beginning. I love the energy of it, the in-your-faceness of it. So I think Should Have Known Better. I love all the songs, but I really think Should Have Known Better probably sticks out to me the most.
Being so young, do you feel any pressure at all being a musician right now? And plus, getting in and getting shows that you can get into venues and things like that. Let's talk about that a little bit. Is it difficult sometimes?
Yeah, it's just living up to the standards of the people out there, because there's a lot of talent out there. So I think the main thing would just be, making yourself, just pushing yourself to that highest point where you're just as good as everybody else. So sometimes there is, but it's fun.
What about like the venues and things like that, getting shows, being so young? Is that hard sometimes as well?
I'd say it's kind of in the middle, but it's fun.
How much growth musically have you seen yourself go through since you started singing and up to the point of the release of this album, and plus working with your band also? Well,
it was funny because the other day I was just thinking about that. I remember myself like about a year ago, I was just sitting in my room learning the song, just learning the rap and stuff like that. So I think we've made good progress up until then to this point. I just think it's kind of funny how it just kind of came out of the gate, supposed to say. Yeah. So we've made a lot of progress from then to now.
How's the writing and recording process with this group? Have you done anything differently in the studio to help you keep your mind fresh and open and stuff to everything that's going on right now?
Yeah, my parents helped me a lot. Brian helped me a lot with that. Sometimes in the studio when we were done in the song, somebody's like, hey, let's add this here, let's add this there. So we added a lot of new stuff and singing and stuff like that.
Buggy, what do you hope the fans take away from this debut album once they start to listen to it and digest it, man?
Well, we're an in-your-face album, just simply with the message, sticking up for the young people, because the young people a lot today in America, they've been subjected to everything, protected from nothing. So as musicians, we feel it's our job to give the people hope through our music, since there's a lot of dark times around now.
That's true, and you are the future of music, man. I mean, let's face it. You guys are the ones that's going to be carrying the torch for other musicians, coming up right now. And it's left to you guys to keep that going. I know that's a lot of pressure, but hey, somebody's going to do it.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
What can fans expect at a show from you when they come out to see you play?
Well, exactly what they hear on the tape will be expected live.
Do you like this digital era of recording albums and social media especially? I know you're young at this, so do you like this that we're in right now?
Yeah, there's a lot of on social media. The responses have been great, stuff like that. So yeah, I think I like it. Yep.
How much local support have you gotten?
Well, like I said, the responses have been great. Just got a few insincere people that on social media, but other than that, we're gaining a lot of support, and that's good. So we got a lot of locals helping and stuff like that.
What do you bring to the table for music, Buggy, that's not out there as of right now, man?
I suppose that I'm a 13-year-old kid.
Yeah, but still, though, I'm impressed with you, dude. Seriously.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
What made you want to become a musician? What was that spark for you? And plus the style of music that you chose to cover. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Me and my parents were with the seasoned singer in the studio, and the singer noticed that I was singing on to what he was doing. So there wasn't necessarily a moment. I just kind of came out of the gate and just started doing it, and then this all broke loose. So it wasn't necessarily just like I want to be a musician. It's just I kind of got pulled into it in a way, in a good way.
This is the $1 million question right here, man. I like to ask everybody. If you could work with any musician, dead or alive, or any band, that's broken up or whatever it's out today, who would it be for one day?
Dave Mustaine, Megadeth, or Lane Staley, Alice in Chains.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because the talent's great. I love the whiny stuff, Lane put forth and stuff like that. So those two would be my two tops.
Any bands right now that you're listening to, man, that's caught your eye, that's stayed in your iPod or whatever that you're listening to right now?
We're mainly keeping on our own music right now. Megadeth is cool. I don't listen to that kind of music, but as far as the talent of it, it's great. So we're mainly paying attention on this band right now. But like I said, Megadeth's talent is second to none.
Folks, you want to go out and pick up this album that's out right now. It's called Enemies of the State. Give Buggy a chance. He's a future of music, so give him a chance, folks. Buggy, how can folks stay in touch with you, buy some merchandise, tour dates, and things like that? How can they do that, my man?
Well, if you go to Alarm for War on Facebook, there's links to pre-order Enemies of the State, also on Twitter and Instagram. So check us out there, and you'll find more information.
Before I let you go, good sir, would you care to do a promo for my show?
Sure. This is Buggy from Alarm for War, and you're listening to BODS Mayhem Hour. Everybody
stick around. We got some great music coming up, and you only hear these interviews right here on BODS Mayhem Hour and Uber City Radio. Thanks, Buggy.
Thanks for having us, John. Thank you.